Good morning, Mrs. Kalyani. Let's get started.
Good morning, ma'am. Well, virtual celebrations have been the new normal, and we are continuing with it this year too. Thank you for joining us. Get ready to be mesmerized by the talents of our students and enjoy the show.
On behalf of our principal, teachers and students of class 8 and 7, I welcome you all to this very special annual day event. The theme for Daksha's virtual annual day event 2021 is Banyan Tree. The national tree of India is the banyan. The banyan tree represents eternal life because of its ever-expanding branches. The country's unity is symbolized by the tree's huge structure and its deep roots. The tree is also known as Kalpa Vriksha, which means wish-filling tree, also because it has immense medicinal properties and is associated with longevity. The banyan tree also gives shelter to many different kinds of animals and birds, which represent India and its people from different races, regions.
Nature is amazingly attractive. It makes us happy and provides us a natural environment to stay healthy. It presents us a variety of beautiful flowers, attractive birds, animals, green plants, blue sky, land, running rivers, sea, forests, air, mountains, valleys, hills, and many more things. God has created a beautiful environment for us to stay healthy and happy. It is our responsibility that we preserve these assets of nature and not spoil or damage them. Here we have Raga welcoming you with a Bharatanatyam performance.
Earth is the only element linked to all five senses of taste, sound, touch, smell, and sight. Thus exerts maximum influence on us.
This was a wonderful performance this evening. It amazed me and gave me goosebumps. Thank you, Raga. I cannot wait for the next show. बरगद अर्थात वट वृक्ष भारत का राष्ट्रीय वृक्ष है। यह जीवन देने वाला वृक्ष है जो आकार में अति विशाल है। मानव जीवन के लिए वृक्ष अति आवश्यक है। हमें वृक्षारोपण को बढ़ावा देना चाहिए।
मुझसे है सांसों की तुझ में रवानी, मैं ना रहा तो रहेगा न पानी। मुझसे है सांसों की तुझ में रवानी, मैं ना रहा तो रहेगा न पानी। मैं तेरा हिस्सा हूँ, तू मेरा हिस्सा है, मुझसे ही तू जिंदा है। ना काटो मुझे दुखता है, ना काटो मुझे बड़ा दुखता है। मैंने दिया तुमको फल फूल छाया, तू तो समझ ही न पाया। था मैं हरा फिर भी काटा गया, तुझको नजर भी न आया। शर्म है होता न शर्मिंदा है, ना काटो मुझे दुखता है, ना काटो मुझे बड़ा दुखता है। मैं तेरा हिस्सा हूँ, तू मेरा हिस्सा है, मुझसे ही तू जिंदा है। ना काटो मुझे दुखता है, ना काटो मुझे बड़ा दुखता है। दुखता है, दुखता है। ना काटो मुझे दुखता है।
अर्थात लोगों को पेड़ों को बचाने के लिए प्रेरित भी करना चाहिए। यही दिखाने के लिए प्रस्तुत है नृत्य नाटिका ना काटो मुझे दुखता है।
नमस्कार सभी को, मेरा नाम है रितिका, मैं 7वीं कक्षा में पढ़ती हूँ। प्रकृति हमारे महत्व का काम करती है। प्रकृति के कई नाम होते हैं, जैसे कि श्रेणी, निसर्ग, सत्व और कली। बरगद का पेड़ भी प्रकृति का एक हिस्सा होता है। बरगद का पेड़ का तना मजबूत और सीधा होता है। वैसे हमें हमारा सोच और आत्मविश्वास रखना चाहिए। अगर हम मेहनत करेंगे तो उसका सफलता जरूर प्राप्त होगा। बरगद का पेड़ के पत्ते जैसे हरियाली होते हैं, वैसे हमें हमारा सफलता प्राप्त होगा। मैं अंग्रेजी में एक कविता कहना चाहती हूँ। Oh, you shaggy-headed banyan tree, you are never free. You give us clothes, shelter, food, and wood. In every season you are still. Sometimes shade and sometimes sleep. Your leaves are in green. Oh, thank you, shaggy-headed banyan tree. धन्यवाद।
Namaskaram, my name is Sandhana and I am from class 7 Kalpana Chawla. Today I will be performing Alarin. like to thank Anita Auntie and all my teachers for giving me this opportunity to perform on the annual day.
Trees are considered sacred and are often associated with gods and goddesses. The vat, bargad, or banyan tree is one of the most venerated trees. It has the ability to grow and survive for centuries and is believed to be God's shelter to his devotees. It has larger leaves which are commonly used for worship and rituals. The banyan tree is considered as the symbol of immortality. It has aerial roots that grow down from its branches, forming additional trunks and anchor the tree to the ground. Therefore, this tree is also known as Bahupada, or the one with several feet. This tree symbolizes the created Brahma as it symbolizes longevity. My friends are now going to present a skit on this.
It's crazy to see how one tree can make a forest. I see why people like these trees so much.
Ah, so do I. The stories about these trees must be magic.
What stories?
Obviously, the banyan trees will have legends and stories about it. I wish I knew more about them.
I can help with that.
Who are you?
I'm a jinn, a supernatural creature in Islamic mythology. In Bangladesh, it is believed that I and other spirits haunt banyan trees.
That's so cool. Do you know any other legends about the banyan tree?
I do, but I think these myths should speak for themselves.
I'm Kitimuna, a small wood spirit from Okivan mythology. I am said to live on trees, most commonly the banyan trees.
I'll be careful near a banyan tree from.
And am the wife of Koi, who planted the first banyan tree on the earth in Vietnamese mythology of the Mid-Autumn Festival. When I watered the tree with unclean water, the tree flew away to the moon with my husband. They say that the dark markings on the moon are the banyan trees.
Oh, what a sad story.
But stories aren't the only interesting aspect of banyan trees. In Nepal, the roots of banyan trees are crushed to make a herbal product, which is used as a skin and hair conditioner. Vanuatu, a country in the Pacific Ocean, hosts ceremonies and meetings under banyan trees. This tree is also a part of the Indonesian coat of arms.
It's all so fantastic. The fact that the banyan tree is an important part of cultures everywhere is so amazing.
Yes, the banyan tree really is a worldwide phenomenon.
Rabindranath Tagore, born in 1861, was considered the greatest writer in modern Indian literature. A Bengali poet, novelist, educator, and receiver of Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. He was awarded knighthood in 1915, but he surrendered it in 1919 in protest against the massacre at Amritsar, where British troops killed around 400 Indian demonstrators. Tagore gained a reputation in the West as a mystic originally, and that has perhaps misled many Western readers to ignore his role as a reformer and critic of colonialism. Now Tashang is going to recite one of his famous poems, The Banyan Tree.
Oh, you shaggy-headed banyan tree, standing on the back of the pond. Have you forgotten the little child, like the birds that have nested in your branches and left you? Do you not remember how we sat at the window and wondered at the tangle of your roots and plumbed underground? The women would come to fill their jars in the pond, and their huge black shadow would wriggle on the water like seals struggling to wake up. Sunlight danced on the ripples like restless tiny shuttles, weaving golden shapes. Two ducks swam by the beating margin above their shadows, and the child would sit still and think. He longed to be the wind and blow through your resting branches, to be your shadow and strengthen with the day on the water, to be a bird and perch on your topmost twig, and to float like those ducks amongst the weeds and shadows.
Once upon a time, there lived many animals in a huge beautiful forest. The animals used to play near the two enormous banyan trees happily. The animals come and play near the two trees. The monkey hangs to the roots, the horse eats the leaves while the lion eats its prey underneath it.
Wow, I like hanging on the roots. I feel home. These leaves taste so good. I like spending time here. I like eating in the shades of these trees.
One of the banyan tree, who was cruel, said to the other banyan tree, who was kind-hearted,
"These stone-hearted animals, how dare they use us for their need? Tonight I'll chase them off the jungle."
No, don't do that. They are all our friends. If we chase them off, we will be left unescorted.
Oh yes, these animals make hell lot of noise and make mess around us.
No, don't say that. Animals depend on us, and so we.
Yes, he is right. You shouldn't say that. The cruel banyan tree pretended to agree with the kind-hearted banyan tree. All the animals slept underneath the trees. That night, the tree started shaking itself vigorously and made swooshing sounds when the kind-hearted banyan tree was sleeping. Whoosh! It dawned.
Why haven't the animals come yet? Have you done something?
The cruel tree was silent as if he wasn't hearing. The kind-hearted banyan tree understood that the cruel banyan tree has done something. The kind-hearted banyan tree was in tears now. The same day, a woodcutter came to the forest along with his friend.
Why aren't there any animals here? I guess they all went for a party. Now stop joking and get to work.
While they were working, the woodcutter's friend said,
Isn't it strange that there aren't any animals around? Yes, let's inform our fellow villagers.
The woodcutter and his friend go back to the village with bundles of wood and share the incident with the villagers.
See, we found so much of wood today. Oh, that's a lot of wood, but was it safe to go to the forest and get it? Yes, it was safe because there were no animals in the forest. Oh really? Let's check it out tomorrow after dawn. If there are none, let us cut the trees and use the land for farming. Oh, yes, let's do it. It's a good idea.
The next morning, all the villagers go to check if there are any animals.
What woodcutter said seems to be true. There aren't any animals around. Oh, can you see the nest on this banyan tree? Look how huge they are. They can provide us shade. We can rest here when we are tired.
In about 15 days, the villagers clean the forest, but the two banyan trees are left.
Oh God, I'm scared that we will be next.
It's too late now.
Sooner, the villagers cut the cruel banyan tree for more wood and left the kind-hearted one, thinking that it would provide shade when they were tired. What you sow, you reap.
Let us now look back at the events that took place in the year 2021 and relive them.
पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम सीताराम भज प्यारे तू सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
See something strange. Come with us and you will see. It's our town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Pumpkin scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene trick.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. Hot air balloon that could go to space with the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
टिक 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 कसम ये खाए रे। टिक 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 प्लास्टिक टिक ना पाए रे। टिक 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 कसम ये खाए रे। टिक 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 प्लास्टिक टिक ना पाए रे। अगर सुन लो जो संभले ना हम तो बम ये फट जाएगा कि बहती सी है नदियाँ का ये पानी रुक जाएगा।
अगर सुन लो जो संभले ना हम तो बम ये फट जाएगा कि बहती सी है नदियाँ का ये पानी रुक जाएगा।
कि कर दो रहम धरती का ये दम भी घुट जाएगा कि कुदरत की नस नस में जहर ये बस जाएगा। प्लास्टिक के हम सब मोहताज हैं कैसा ये समाज है।
कल ना हो हाथों में आज है
मौका ये अब ना गवाए रे। टिक 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 कसम ये खाए रे। टिक 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 टिक
प्लास्टिक टिक ना पाए रे।
टिक 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 कसम ये खाए रे। टिक 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 प्लास्टिक टिक ना पाए रे। सिचुएशन ड्रास्टिक है जहाँ देखो वहीं प्लास्टिक है। सिचुएशन ड्रास्टिक है जहाँ देखो वहीं थैली बोतल स्ट्रॉ इत्यादि सर्रे सर्रे में फैला दी। ना घट पाए ना मिट पाए रह रह के टॉक्सिक बन जाए। इससे छुटकारा तो नहीं पर है एक सरल उपाय रे। सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक को हम कह दे बाय बाय रे। टिक 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 टिक
कसम ये खाए रे।
टिक 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 प्लास्टिक टिक ना पाए रे। टिक 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 कसम ये खाए रे। टिक 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 प्लास्टिक टिक ना पाए रे। टिक 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 कसम ये खाए रे टिक 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 प्लास्टिक टिक ना पाए रे
వృక్షం రక్షిత ఆకలిసిన కడుపుకి ఆహారం, అలిసిపోయిన ప్రాణానికి చల్ల నీడ, ఆరోగ్యంగా బతకడానికి స్వచ్ఛమైన గాలిని అందించేవే చెట్లు. ఎండా వానల నుండి గొడుగుల్లాగా మనల్ని కాపాడేవే ఈ వృక్షాలు. అలాంటి ఈ తరువులను నరికేసి ఎడారిలాగా ఈ భూమండలాన్ని మార్చి మన నాశనాన్ని మనమే కోరి తెచ్చుకుంటున్నామని తెలుపుతూ మొక్కల్ని నాటమని తెలిపే ప్రయత్నమే మా స్నేహితుల ప్రదర్శన.
tree and out to free. Plant a tree and feel free. Just chilling, just put on, just spread on. Believe your fall, it's paving your way. Plants can thrive without us, but we can live without them. Just chilling, just put on, just spread on. Plant a tree, it's the key to life. Be happy, be happy. Every leaf sparks bliss to us. Don't be mean, keep it green. Give Mother Nature one big hug. Don't be mean, keep it green. Save a tree, it won't cost a fee. Don't be mean, keep it green. Oh, stand tall and strong, oh mighty trees. No birds or leaves. If it weren't for you, oh banyan tree.
Hello everyone, my name is Ananya from class 7 Shakuntala Devis. Today I will be reciting my poem called The Protector. As we all know, the theme was about banyan trees. Whenever I see banyan trees around, they always remind me of my grandparents. So I have tried to connect grandparents and the banyan tree. Seeing the banyan tree made me realize of holding them all together with me like they're mine. It gives shade in the hot summer days. The passerby says, I could sleep in your arms as you give me oxygen all the time. You're like my grandparents, old and wise. Your roots are grounded, but the cruel humans give you damage. You're there for us all the time. You stay strong in the stormy nights to protect all from falling down. Like my grandmom, you make me remember the fun childhood summer days. You gave us so much, but we're so mean. We cut you so we can build 6 lane. I feel so sorry for my grandparents and you, because nowadays people leave their parents and live. The trees are dying these days. I just hope you stay to remind me of my grandparents and the good summer times which we spent together with you all the time. You are like my grandfather, so sweet and kind. I wish I could stay with them for a long time. Thank you.
Environmental conservation has become one of the major global topics of discussion for a good reason. The exponential growth of population has led to insatiable demands for natural resources, leading to destruction of natural habitats, pollution, and many other devastating effects. To stop this destruction and save planet Earth, there is need for quick action and every individual needs to take part. Let us learn about one such environmentalist, Salumarada Timmaka from the state of Karnataka, noted for her work in planting and tending 384 banyan trees.
Who is Salumarada Timmaka? Salumarada Timmaka is a famous Indian environmentalist from Karnataka. She is also called Alada Marada Timmaka. She is known for tending 385 banyan trees along a 4-kilometer highway and planting 8,000 other trees. The support of her husband helped her find a hobby in planting trees. For her passionate work, she has been awarded the Padma Shri. Other facts about Salumarada Timmaka. Salumarada Timmaka was born in 1910 and is now 111 years old. She was born in Gubbi Taluk, Tumkur, Kingdom of Mysore. She was married to Baikalu Chikkaya at the age of 12 and has one adopted child, Sri Umesh. Salumarada Timmaka's husband died in 1991. She continued her work of planting and nurturing trees even after her husband's death. Through her love for plants and selfless efforts to grow and preserve them, she is an icon and a role model for all of us. We pay our tributes to the tree woman, the mother of 8,000 plants, by promising that each one of us will plant and take care of at least one tree, if not many, in our lives.
మన చిన్ననాటి జ్ఞాపకాలు ఎవరైనా అడిగితే మనకు మొదట గుర్తుకు వచ్చేది పచ్చని చెట్లు, వాటి కింద మనం ఆడుకున్న ఆటలు. ఆ జ్ఞాపకాలు మన పిల్లలకు కూడా దక్కాలి అంటే మనం ఏమి చేయాలి? మొట్టమొదట ఈ వృక్షాలను పరిరక్షించుకోవాలి. అప్పుడే వారికి స్వచ్ఛమైన వాతావరణాన్ని అందజేసిన వాళ్ళం అవుతాము. పిల్లలు దానికి పూనుకొని పెద్దవారికి సర్ది చెప్పి ఎలా ఒక మర్రి చెట్టును కాపాడుతారో మా ఈ నాటిక ద్వారా చూపిస్తాము.
అది వేసవి కాలం. పిల్లలందరికీ సెలవు రోజులు. ఆడుకోవడానికి అందరూ మర్రి చెట్టు దగ్గరికి చేరుకున్నారు.
ఎలా ఉన్నావు మరి బాబాయ్?
బాగున్నాను పిల్లలు, మీరెలా ఉన్నారు?
మేము కూడా బాగున్నాం బాబాయ్.
చాలా కాలమైంది పిల్లలు మిమ్మల్ని చూసి.
అవును బాబాయ్, మిమ్మల్ని రోజు తలుచుకుంటున్నాం మీ చెట్టు నీడ కింద ఆడుకోవాలని.
మాకు వేసవకాలం వచ్చిందని సెలవులు ఇచ్చారు బాబాయ్, అందుకనే నీ చెట్టు నీడ కింద ఆడుకుందామని
ఓ
వచ్చాం.
అవునా, అయితే ఆడుకోండి పిల్లలు.
బాబాయ్ మేము వచ్చేసాం. ఏమైంది బాబాయ్ అలాగున్నావు?
ఏం చెప్పమంటారా పిల్లలు,
ఏమైంది బాబాయ్ అలా మాట్లాడుతున్నావు?
నేను కొన్ని రోజుల్లో మీకు శాశ్వతంగా దూరం అయిపోతున్నాను రా.
ఎందుకు బాబాయ్?
మా మర్రి జాతిని మనుషులు నరికేస్తున్నారు. మీలాగా నాకు కాలున్నా బాగుండేది, మనుషుల నుంచి దూరంగా పారిపోయేవాడిని.
కాళ్ళుండేం లాభం, వెంటాడైనా చంపేస్తారు దుర్మార్గులు.
పిల్లలు మీరందరూ కలిసి నన్ను కాపాడుకోలేరా?
నిన్ను కాపాడటానికి మేమేమైనా చేస్తాం, నువ్వేం బాధపడకు.
అవును బాబాయ్, మేమందరం ఏదో ఒకటి చేస్తాం.
మరుసటి రోజు ఉదయం పిల్లలందరూ ఒక చోట కలుసుకున్నారు.
అక్షయ్, మనం మర్రి చెట్టును కాపాడుకోవడానికి ఏం చేద్దాం?
ఒకవేళ మనం అందరం మన ఊరి ప్రజలకి చెట్లను నరికితే వచ్చే నష్టాలను తెలియజేస్తే?
ఎక్కడ ఎలా చేస్తాము?
మన ఊరి రచ్చబండ ఉంది కదా, అక్కడ అందరినీ సమావేశపడుద్దాం.
ఊరందరినీ రచ్చబండ దగ్గరికి రమ్మని దండోరా వేయిద్దాం.
దండోరా వేయించడం వలన ఊరి ప్రజలందరూ రచ్చబండ దగ్గర సమావేశమయ్యారు.
మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ ఇక్కడికి ఎందుకు పిలిచామో తెలుసా?
మనము స్వచ్ఛంగా గాలి పీల్చుకోవాలన్నా, ఆరోగ్యంగా ఉండాలన్నా మనకేం కావాలి?
అవును కదా, మరి మనకి ఎంతో ఉపయోగపడే చెట్లను ఎవరైనా నరుకుతూ ఉంటే చూస్తూ ఊరుకుంటామా?
మన ముందు ఎవరైనా చెట్లను నరుకుతూ ఉంటే మనము చూస్తూ ఉండకూడదు. వాళ్ళకి తగిన బుద్ధి చెప్పి చెట్లను నాటమని, చెట్లని నరకొద్దు అని వాళ్ళకి తెలియజేయాలి.
ఉన్న చెట్లన్నిటిలో మర్రి చెట్టు ఎక్కువ ప్రాణవాయువుని ఉత్పత్తి చేస్తుంది. దాని పండ్లు, ఆకులు, పాలు మనకి ఆయుర్వేదంలో ఔషధంగా ఉపయోగపడతాయి.
మర్రి చెట్టు వందల సంవత్సరాల వరకు జీవిస్తాయి, కానీ మనం వాటి జీవిత కాలాన్ని మధ్యలోనే ముగిస్తున్నాం.
చేవేళ్ల దగ్గర ఉన్న వందల సంవత్సరాల నాటి మర్రి చెట్టుని నరకవేయడానికి ఏర్పాట్లు చేస్తున్నారు. ఆ ప్రయత్నాన్ని మనందరం ఐక్యమత్యంగా అడ్డుకుందాం. దానికి మీరందరూ సిద్ధమేనా? మా మాటలు మన్నించి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినందుకు మీ అందరికీ మా అందరి తరపున ధన్యవాదములు.
అక్షయ్ మన మర్రి చెట్టుని నడకడానికి ఎవరో గొడ్డలు పట్టుకొని వచ్చారు.
అవునా? పద మన ఊరి ప్రజలకు చెప్దాం. మన ఊరి చివరున్న మర్రి చెట్లు నరకడానికి ఎవరు గొడ్డలి పట్టుకుని వచ్చారు? ఆపండి! ఎవరు మీరు? ఎందుకు చెట్లు నరుకుతున్నారు?
ఈ చెట్టు ఇంత పెద్ద కావడానికి ఎన్ని సంవత్సరాలు పడుతుందో నీకు తెలుసా?
చెట్లను నరకడం వలన ఎలాంటి దుష్పరిణామాలు ఎదుర్కోవాలో తెలుసా? నేడు ఎక్కువగా ఎండలు లేదా అతిగా వానలు లాంటి పరిస్థితులు ఇలా చెట్లను నరకడం వల్లనే జరుగుతాయి. ఇకనైనా మనం మేల్కొని చెట్లను నరకకుండా
మొక్కలను నాటుదాం,
పర్యావరణాన్ని కాపాడదాం.
రక్షతి రక్షితః. నన్ను క్షమించండి.
I'm a banyan tree. I'm a fig that begins its life as an epiphyte. I am the national tree of India. The biggest banyan tree alive is in the Indian state of Andhra Pradesh, named as Timmamma Marimanu. We all banyan trees grow from seeds that land on other trees. We should not be cut because we are the lifeline of human beings. We provide oxygen which helps man and other animals to survive. Stop killing trees and make your next generation safer. You must raise your voice and make a change. Whenever and wherever you see trees being cut down, stop it. Spread awareness about how trees are important for human survival. Plant trees, many trees, save those that are already there. Every small effort counts. Don't forget that more than 7 billion trees are cut every year, but only 1.9 billion new ones are planted. We need to act fast and act firmly and safeguard future generations.
Tom dhira na 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 dhira dhira na. Tom dhira na 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 dhira dhira na. Tom dhira na dhira dhira na na. Tom dhira na na dhira dhira na. Tom dhira na na dhira dhira na.
ప్రణామం 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 ప్రభాత సూర్యుడికి ప్రణామం 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 సమస్త ప్రకృతికి ప్రణామం ప్రమోదం 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 ప్రతి సృష్టి చిత్రం ప్రమోదం ప్రయాణం 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 విశ్వంతో మమేకం ప్రయాణం
తొలకరిలోనే పూలు నిట్టూర్పులే తడి మేఘాలు హృదయమే గగనం రుధిరమే సంద్రం ఆసే పచ్చదనం ఆడే ఋతువుల వర్ణం మన మనసుల భావోద్వేగం సరిగా చూస్తే ప్రకృతి మొత్తం మనలో ప్రతిబింబం నువ్వెంత నేనెంత రవ్వంత ఎన్నో ఏళ్ళ ఈ సృష్టి చరిత అనుభవమేద చెంది కొండంత తన అడుగుల్లో అడుగేసి ధనదాం జన్మంతా ప్రణామం 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 ప్రభాత సూర్యుడికి ప్రణామం 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 సమస్త ప్రకృతికి ప్రణామం.
So good job, children. And I'm extremely happy that you're all back at school. It's lovely to feel your energy, in this school. And I feel we're able to connect with you better. In spite of our best efforts online, we knew that, we were losing you, in many places, either socially or, conceptually, academically, we knew we were losing you. So I'm happy that, you're back at school and we are able to do our best. Of course, the joy of being with your friends, nothing to replace that. So I'm looking forward to having the whole lot of you back at school. There are challenges. There is a new variant that has come up and there are more apprehensions and fears about it. But we still have to look at getting back, to normalcy, getting back to you being at school, for you being able to connect with your teachers, ask your doubts, have your games with your friends, eat your lunches at school. I think for us, that is normalcy. So let's all work towards that. And I would want to take a little bit of your time and your parents' time for congratulating the teachers and, sending out a appreciation to them for all the hard work they have done. I think the pandemic has been the biggest challenge, I would say, in the last 15 years, for me, somebody running a school, and for all of your teachers who've been in this year for many years now. I think they've done a terrific job and they are kind of doing a wonderful job getting you back to school, managing the hybrid classes, which is again another challenge that was thrown at us. So I think, it's very, very right that, we single out each one of them and say thank you to them. So let's start with Lakshmi Sharma auntie. Great inspiration. And as you all know, she believes in maintaining discipline and decorum at school and ensuring that there is uninterrupted learning and teaching. Her motto has been that we are all lifelong learners. She strives to inspire academic confidence. Thank you, Lakshmi Sharma ma'am. Mrs. Kalyani, she is a mentor of classes 7 and 8 and is a class teacher of class 8. She has a passion for her subject and is untiring in ensuring that the children are learning and at the same time they continue to be happy every day at school. She's greatly loved by her students for her patience and is empathetic in her approach to their problems. And I think her total trust in that the children will eventually, do well. I think that is it that sees her through. All the best, Kalyani, and big thank you to you. I think you put in a lot of effort in tying all the loose ends together and putting the show there for all of us today.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Kalyani.
ma'am. Thank you.
Mrs. Satyavati, the class teacher, is loved by her students for her gentle ways and is ably mentoring her class. She demonstrates a scholarly depth in the subject and I think is building a deep love for Telugu in her students. All the best with Garu. Good luck to you. Mr. Varun, the class teacher, is proficient in science and is sharing the same love for the subject with the students. His ability to strike a chord with the children, I think he has a great rapport with the children, should help him generate more interest in the class. All the best, Varun.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mrs. Sarita, she combines in herself an intuitive understanding of the psychology of the children. After all these years, I think she understands the children well. She has her finger on their pulse, a passion to deliver the concepts well, and she has a great passion to deliver the subject well. She shares a great rapport with her students and is a favorite with them. All the best, Sarita. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Mrs. Kirti, who's joined us, is gentle, but she holds her own in the class. She's building the language skills in the children, and I'm sure is well loved by her students. All the best, Kirti.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Shashidhar is an authority in math and physics, and we hope his passion for the subjects are transferred to the children by the by. All the best, sir. And
Thank
we
you,
all
ma'am.
know, yes. So we all know that children have this thing about math. I mean, it's some for some of us it's like a demon. But math, when simplified, becomes a game. So with a good understanding, no longer such a deterrent. And we hope the children, arrive to do their math and master the subject with ease and comfort. Under your mentorship and under the mentorship of Mr. Srinivas. Mr. Srinivas Rao has a good command on math and takes pride in delivering it well. He's versatile and uses his talent to also teach life skills to the children. All the best, Srinivas. Mrs. Tulsi is very, very matter of fact, thorough, and disciplined in her approach. She puts an obvious effort into her classes and is making the best of the positive mentoring at school. All the best, Tulsi. Good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mrs. Suresha, our IT in charge, has a strength in computer science. And computers being a favorite of the children, we hope she will help them excel at it and kindle that interest to apply their computer skills in day-to-day life. I think some of them were at display in putting the annual day together. Good luck, Sirisha. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ushaji has decades of experience and depth of knowledge in Hindi. The children are warmed up to her and are gaining from her experience. All the best, Ushaji. Dhanyavad. Mrs. Sushila. Sushila Garu is thorough about ensuring the discipline of the children. She teaches third language Telugu. Her preparation for the classes is meticulous and she's very organized and detailed. All the best, Sushila Garu.
Thank you, ma'am. Dhanyawad.
This is Parveen. Parveen ji is supercharged and energetic wherever you see her at school as well, and takes great pains to give the best to the children. Though firm in her tone, her approach to the children is very, very patient and warm. Shukriya, Parveen.
Shukriya, ma'am. Dhanyawad.
And I'm extremely happy to also introduce our guest today, Mrs. Chitra. Chitra is the founder of Mahiruham and a history of working in the aviation and aerospace industry. She is an entrepreneur with a Master of Technology MTech focused in applied optics from IIT Delhi. But with all that academic background, she has followed her heart to make science a subject children relate to in schools. She actively works with teachers to help them simplify and apply textbook learning to day-to-day life. We're extremely happy and lucky to have Mrs. Chitra mentor our math and science teachers in enabling better understanding of these subjects and simplifying them to them, simplifying them, the concept to the children. I think there has been a significant shift in the way we teach under your guidance, Chitra. So much. I think no day would be complete without having Mrs. Radhika there at the forefront, holding it all together, whether it is the helpers or the teachers or the children. I think everybody, all of us, take a look at her and we go in. So thank you, Radhika, for holding it all together and for being that beaming image, all the time. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Siri for holding our hands, making technology not so very scary and negotiable. Negotiable to the extent that we were actually conducting classes from the comfort of our houses and connecting with the children. For making us tech savvy. You have a whole team, who become tech savvy thanks to you. Thank you so much, Siri. So, children, on that note, I want to say that you got really, really good meaning, well-meaning, teachers behind support that you need. Make judicious use of the freedom you have, whether with gadgets or your time that you have with your friends. Make wise use of your time and the resources that your parents are making available to you. There's a lot of trust. And yes, I'm always going to reiterate, and I'll keep telling you again and again, school is a place where you are going to be learning discipline. And we're going to be unsparing about that. The way we talk, the way we behave, the way we conduct ourselves has to be responsible. You must understand that there's a lot of trust, on you when your parents send you to school. And we are constantly going to be reiterating that discipline. You are very soon going to be stepping out of the portals of the school. So you must be well turned out, know how to behave, how to be calm, respectful in your demeanor, towards the environment. And today's theme, I think, is another step, that, you become more sensitive to this large system that we belong to and become a warrior, an eco warrior. Your future is in your hands. Don't look at others, for doing the right thing. You start by doing the right thing. And you have us, the teachers and your parents, constantly there to guide you, and facilitate all positive learning. So I want you to step out of school with good values and discipline, children. And we will do everything, needed for. Thank you so much. Thank you, parents.
Good morning, everyone. I, Abhiram, on behalf of class 7 and 8 and the entire Daksha family, extend our sincere thanks to all the parents and guardians for encouraging us and blessing us with your presence and support. We express a deep sense of gratitude to our principal, Anita ma'am, for inspiring and leading us by an example at every milestone. An event like this cannot happen overnight, especially with the new challenges we face these days due to the new way of living. We are very grateful to the entire Daksha school management for giving us an excellent opportunity to showcase our interests and talents. We have been fortunate to be backed by such a motivational leadership and guidance. I cannot thank all my friends enough for their involvement and participation in making this memorable event a grand success. I would like to conclude this event with the best wishes to everyone to stay healthy and happy. Thank you all and have a great day.